Welcome back, CSFC members. And we're here with Viki. Viki, can you introduce yourself, please? 'Cause there's too much to say, and I'll just let her do it, because she was a dance teacher?
I was a dance teacher, and then, I've done many things. But,
well, let's hear it, because she's done quite some bit.
Sold some real estate, I worked at a bank, now I'm, I ran this place for a while.
Ran the CSFC for a while, she did.
3 years,
she did.
I was the GM here, and now I am a restaurant manager for Chili's.
Yeah.
And training leader, training captain.
Holy cow. But we're gonna dive right into the bodybuilding.
Also a bodybuilder.
She did a bodybuilding show, guys.
Oh, multiple.
Multiple? It was few?
Oh, yeah.
How many did you do?
1, 2,
3?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Stop.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
7 over the course of 3 years. Yeah.
No way.
I started my first one was in 22, I think. Like I did 2 that year, and then I'm trying to think of like the whole timeline because it might have even been the year before that. But I've done, so I did 1 with my first coach, and then I did 2 1 year with my second coach, and then 3 the following year. Yeah.
That's a lot.
That was at the national level, 2 of those. Yeah.
And here's the best part, everyone. How old were you?
54, 5, 6.
And how much did we lose?
How many pounds?
Yeah.
125 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
From start to finish, and obviously as a bodybuilder, you're all over the map weight-wise because you have to bulk, you have to drop, you have to bulk, you have to drop. But the total between my weight loss journey start and where I wound up at my first show was 125 pounds.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. It is. I would agree.
Now, what made you do that?
Health first and foremost. Well, that's a long journey. You really want all of it.
I do, because people don't know, and I tell everyone we all go through a little weight loss journey.
Mine was a massive journey. And I think I'm going to touch on the whole mom situation because I feel
yeah, because you're a mama.
So many of us women get lost at that point of our lives. We lose us. You spend all of your waking hours taking care of your kids, taking care of your husband, trying maybe to have a job. At some points I was taking care of the kids, working 2 jobs, and running my house and taking care of the groceries and the bills and making sure that my 3 kids got to their 3 different events, traveling across the country for baseball with the boy and dance with the girls. And your husband is working, he's working full time. Some weeks he's working 80 hours a week, so I think moms, we tend to put ourselves last because everybody is more important. And then you wake up one day and your kids are grown up, so you don't have that. You don't have your dream job because you gave that up to take care of the kids.
Right.
And in my case, both my parents passed away, so I didn't even have them. So all of a sudden, I'm sitting on the couch. I'm 250 pounds. I'm facing down a knee surgery at 250 pounds. And as somebody who has a knee replacement on the other side, I know what that recovery looks like.
Oh, you have a knee replacement?
I do on the left. My left knee is not, it's titanium.
Did I know?
Yeah. I had that at 40 years old. So
how? If you were qualified?
Let's trip back like multiple steps. I also have lupus and some mixed connective tissue disease, Sjogren's. All of those are really hard on your cartilage in your body. And in 8th grade, I tore the cartilage in my knee doing high jump, right? Because that was my passion.
High jump?
High jump was my passion. Yes, I broke the school record in 8th grade. But yeah, it also ended my track career. And so back then, because I'm really old, back then they didn't do like the arthroscopic surgeries. They just went and took that chunk of cartilage. It was called a bucket handle tear, and that's where it flips into the joint, and the only way to fix it is to take it out.
Take it out and put...
Right, which I've had recently. That was the one I had to have done when I was sitting on my couch at 250 pounds. So, as a dancer, dance teacher, they told me I, should stop dancing, should stop running, should stop. Well, you know me.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
That's not going to happen.
Right. So for multiple years, I was dancing on a knee with no cartilage, and
and teaching too.
And teaching.
Yeah.
So at 42, it was to the point where I had to have a replacement. Nobody here in Joliet would do it because of my age.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah,
you
they don't
qualify.
like to do them before 60.
Yeah,
and I was like,
guys.
and I was like, there's no way I'm giving up everything because of my age. So I searched and I searched and I found a doctor out of Rush.
Okay, yeah, sounds
amazing. And he did a knee replacement on me. And he did what they call a quad. Well, we're going off on so many tangents
That's
right
so
now.
fun, because I'm fascinated
And
with
I
this
recommend him, Richard Berger out of Rush. He's amazing. But they do, it's called quad sparing knee replacement, so they don't cut the quad muscles, because that's the worst part of your recovery, is trying to build those quad muscles back up. He actually designed a knee that he could go in and around and put it in, and it's outpatient. I was home that day.
Get out of there.
They made me walk up and down a flight of stairs that day before I came home. I think I was, Pete doled out some pain meds for about a week.
No way.
I was back in the studio in 2 weeks.
Yikes.
And now, I go in to see my orthopedic, and he's like, how can you lift? How can you do like a 400, 500 pound leg press with
she does
two
all that,
crap
guys.
knees?
And I've seen it. She trained me. I think we did a few training sessions. Yeah, she kicked my butt. Yeah.
I think a lot of that too, though, is just mental.
Yeah.
Your
mindset was there.
Yeah. You can do a lot more. You know who taught me that one?
Who?
Johnny Latham.
Really?
Yeah. You can do a lot more than you give yourself credit for. Truly, we are only hindered by what we don't allow ourselves to do.
That's very true.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, back to the whole journey. I knew I had this knee replacement coming up. Gabby was getting married that year, and I was like, I don't want to look like this at her wedding. I know that sounds vain, but it's true, right? And so I started myself on my weight loss journey. And at first I just cut calories, like to the bottom, and probably not the smartest move, but it was a great start. And it is obviously about calories in, calories out, right? So once I was literally doing like couch aerobics in my living room because my knee was so bad I couldn't do anything else, right?
Yeah.
So I'd have my little chair or my couch, and I would just do, tons of movement, a lot of movement, because you've got to move, right? I was doing literally walking in my living room to videos and music just to get steps in. I couldn't go walk a track or anything just because of the unevenness. And that was the start. And then I had the surgery. And from there, it just took off. By, I want to say it was October, I had healed up enough, got myself into the gym. And that was in 2019. Got myself into the gym. For Christmas, I asked for some personal training packages from my kids. I asked them each to buy me one. And that was with Johnny.
That's a good idea.
I said, hey, what did they ask me what I wanted for Christmas? And I said, I want each of you to buy me one personal training session. And I started training with Johnny. And
hold on, what's the best part about that? Getting a personal trainer.
Oh, they'll push you harder than you'll push yourself, because until you get into a certain mindset, you're convinced you can't do, right?
Yeah.
And the role of the personal trainer is to show you how much more you can do. And I think like walking lunges. Oh, my knees. Oh, they hurt my knees. Well, that's because you're not doing them right, right?
That's
so
true.
It's our job to show you proper alignment, you know, and tricks to get your knees out of it, or your back out of it, or whatever your issue is, right? There's always a way around it. There's always a fix. But the layperson doesn't know those fixes, doesn't know those tricks, right?
They just know what they see, and that's
right. Plus, I just feel like you always need somebody to push you. You do, you know? I think half of the point of coming to the gym is seeing other people push themselves, and it helps to drive you to want to do more, right?
Because I get that a lot too.
Especially here. Yeah. Because we are a group of competitive people here.
We truly are. Pretty much on our A game here.
And we're a family here. Yeah. Like, I was gone for what, almost a year because of my job. I came back and I feel like I'm just home.
We're like, Vicky's back. Look at her doing leg extension, doing her. I'm like, leave her alone.
We're home. Leave me alone. Just let me work out.
I don't even want to join her. I'm like, there's no way. I already know what she's capable of.
Let me work out, and then we can chit chat after.
How long did you do training with Johnny?
So that's the funny thing, is I started with him in like the end of December, and I trained with him through middle of March, or no, it was February. And then Pete and I went on vacation, and on the way home from vacation, we started hearing all of the stories about this virus coming out of China.
Yikes, yeah.
Right? And so all of this work I had put in, all of a sudden now the gyms are all shutting down.
Yeah,
I
remember
so you can't go to the gym.
I remember that.
Right. So multiple, are we good here?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I know everybody talked about, and it's funny in terms of fitness, COVID-19, everybody gained 20 pounds while they were sitting at home for 3 months with COVID, right?
I know, yeah.
And then here's me, who built a gym in my basement.
I think I see that. Did I see that? Yeah, I saw a picture, I think.
Right. Well, I have a full gym at home. But, so I was determined to not go backwards because I couldn't get here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I honestly, I think I lost another 25 pounds during COVID, just eating correctly and working out in my basement, doing abs and glutes, and we did the whole, what was it, the 250 squat challenge?
Oh,
yeah.
I think I'm on that program
where
right
you
now.
started day one with 10 and you built yourself
I remember that.
over to the point where you were doing 250 squats a day. And those were the things that I did because there was no way I was going to lose it all. But the other thing I did was studied and got my personal training certification.
Oh, yeah.
So when I came back to the gym after COVID, I came back as a personal trainer.
Full blown.
Full blown.
Nice.
And built up a really good clientele. And I think I primarily focused on women, you know, who were losing drastic amounts of weight.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't understand how to work with women and the body image issues that we have, right?
Yeah.
I think it's harder for women. There's a certain standard that we're supposed to look a certain way. And social media does not help
Oh,
that,
no, it does not.
Right?
And then you guys bring
Right.
life into the world.
Right.
So you guys have a whole thing going on.
And that
I
just
say
wreaks
that.
havoc on your body, right?
Yeah.
So now you're supposed to look like, you know, Susie on her Instagram page, you know. And let's be honest, with editing and everything else, what is truly real, right? So you have to find your body image, your perfect, you know what I'm taking, your perfect body. What do you want to look like? Not what do they look like, but what do you want to look like? And what's funny is in the course of all of it, it became a very different thing than what I thought it was going to be, you know? So it was funny. It was just, it started as, I just want to look good in a swimsuit on the beach, right?
To?
I want to look ridiculously jacked in a bikini on a stage.
And she did it. She did it. We have the pictures and videos.
That's the difference, and that's where the mindset changed, right? And that was like, it was funny. I kept saying to myself, could you? I mean, you were so big, and you have all this extra skin, and you have all of these things that you have to overcome. Could you actually get on a stage? And for me, it wasn't, I didn't want to just get on the stage.
You wanted to.
Because I don't ever do anything at like 20% or 50% or even 75%. I have to do it at 150%, right? That's just who I am. And I changed as a person during the whole course of it because I realized how much I could actually do and how capable I am as a person. Right?
Yeah.
For once, the focus of my attention was on me and not 3 kids and the husband and the dogs and the family business and the this, that, and the other, you know?
Yeah.
And for once it was like, what does Viki want to do? And for a while I was lost. I had no idea. It took quite a bit of therapy.
And here?
Mental therapy, physical therapy here. This is the best place, you know, for that. The gym, it always comes back to, you need to get your butt back in the gym.
And just in general, once you sweat, you just feel amazing.
And having a gym at home is great on those days that you can't, you know, but I might use that 10% of the time.
Yeah. I don't use anything at home.
It's here. It's here. It's the vibe. It's the energy that the gym gives you. And not just this gym, any gym. There's multiple gyms that I've been to and I go to. And I plan my vacations around gyms. Where can I go and work out? Gyms and food.
We do the same. No, I do the same thing. I was talking to somebody earlier. I'm like, did you go to the gym? She's like, I did twice.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
But like, I've been to gyms in Key West, in Franklin, Tennessee, and you know, you just find the gyms. That's, you know, Miami Beach. There's a killer gym in Miami Beach.
One of the best ones I've
right?
gone to.
Yeah. You know, not only do they have the fancy gym, but they have the gym on the beach, you know, so
Yeah, I was amazed how everyone was really fit.
Yeah.
Everyone. I told Charlie, I'm like, I want to come over here for the winter, train, and then come back and start here.
Right. That's
what I want to do. Now, this whole journey, what has been the most difficult part? Has it been like the mindset or the food or training?
I think the hardest part is trying to get over the people who all of a sudden expect you to always be there, and now all of a sudden you're taking time for yourself, and so you tend to start to feel selfish. I think that's the hardest. So mindset, I would say. Especially as women, our role is to nurture and take care of, and all of a sudden everybody's like, well, why aren't you still taking care of me? Why are you saying no all of a sudden?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, because my time now is my time, right?
No, I can see that.
Yeah. Plus, there are days, especially because, I have this autoimmune disease that makes me feel crappy a lot of the days of the week. When you get up and you're dragging and you're like, I'd just rather sit on the couch. Nope, get up, make your food, go to the gym, get on the treadmill, because once you're done with that,
Gone.
you're gonna feel so much better and your day's just gonna move forward from there. But it's easy. I think especially like in the winter months, when it's dark and you're tired and you just don't want to do anything.
Just a cuddle.
Yep. And I went through it here.
We all do. We all do. That's why part of, like I was telling you earlier, the whole podcast was like, I want real people, not people that have been fit their whole life since they were born. Like, we just started this journey.
Well, I've been all over that because, in high school, that's when I started lifting weights, was in high school. Because of the knee injury, actually.
Yeah.
I couldn't do regular gym, so they threw me in the weight room with the football players.
And
they thought it was funny to see how much weight I could lift, and that was what started. Here I am, and having done acrobats and tumbling, I was pretty upper body ripped my whole life anyway, so I was like, oh, I can lift as much as you guys,
Holy cow.
And so I carried that mindset with me to this whole mess, this whole mess, as I call it.
All right, so I know Johnny helped you with the mindset a little. Do you have anybody else you listen to? Like motivational or?
Oh, I've had some amazing people that I've connected with. Brooks Robertson out of Oswego, he's amazing. I worked with him for probably close to a year, And another one, he was just like, no, yeah, you can do this, you can do this. And then I trained with one of the biggest names in bodybuilding, Shelby Starnes. And he's just motivational from beginning to end. And Rachel Daniels was my posing coach, mentor, lifeline. I haven't talked to her in a while. She's getting ready for her Olympia. She's going to be in the Olympia.
Stop. Really? So, this year?
Yeah. No. But then there's people that you meet here.
Yeah.
Here at the gym.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And it's the conversations that you have every morning when you come in. And, I chit-chat with everybody. And it's Maria, and it's George, and it's you, and it's Carlos, and it's, it's so many people that you talk to on a daily basis in the gym. And they're here every day. They're here, and they're putting in the work, right?
Working,
And that just keeps you going. It just keeps you going.
And it's crazy how it's almost the same people.
It is.
Daily.
It is. We're a family.
Weekends or no weekends, like
and
they
your
know
sweaty
what to
hugs
do.
and your, stinky hugs and all of that.
Oh, I'm not used to the whole sweat. I'm like, yeah, it's all right.
You just get used to it, right?
We know we're putting in work.
Yeah. And then Big Andrew, I saw him the other day. I haven't seen him in a minute. And Jam comes in all the time. So, we keep pushing ourselves. We push each other.
We do. Sometimes what I notice, we don't know it, but we're like, okay, they're there. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Like, all right.
Yep.
What did he do?
Yeah.
We have these kids now, 16s.
Oh, I know.
105 pounds each hand. I'm like,
where do they come from?
What are they eating? What?
Right?
I'm like, hold on.
Come from?
Hold on.
But that's it. I think it's the people here. I will tell you, if I had not found this gym, I don't know that I would have gone as far as I did.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, way.
There is no way.
It's the whole vibe of this place, And there's some amazing gyms. I mean, honestly, in this state. But for me, coming in here and meeting the people that I've met, Denny, Johnny, Summer, everybody, and then getting as involved with it as I did,
especially for the powerliftings and all them
Right.
events.
I mean, I started out as the group fitness manager, and then I moved into the GM role. And I like to think that I helped develop this gym into the family that it is, you know?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of areas. We're like, we need that machine, and there they go.
Yeah. But it's just the vibe of this place. It's always been a family, you know, from the day I walked in the door.
To still.
It is. You know?
Now, I want you to tell the people starting, because there's a lot of people that I'm still meeting that are very, very new. They're having a hard time coming in multiple times.
It's hard.
Because I'm like, one's okay too. Food, especially for my people that drive all the time or they're busy.
Yes, that's hard.
That's
right?
hard.
That's very hard.
So I'm like, what advice can you give them?
So, as somebody who works at Chili's all day long, 10 hours a day.
You're managing this.
You know, and snacking on French fries all day long.
My God.
You know, that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
So for me, I meal prep.
Okay.
You know, I have 2 days off a week, and those days are usually spent cooking food, getting it ready so that I have smart choices, right?
Yeah.
But there are places out there, like if you have a half an hour for lunch, go to Chipotle. Make the smart choice. Get the lifestyle bowl. Get the cauliflower, not the rice. Get the, you know, don't get all the guacamole and all of that stuff. But even like at Chili's, you can make smart choices, you know. And we as bodybuilders eat primarily protein, obviously, with rice, sweet potatoes, that type of stuff. So you can go to Chili's and get a steak and rice and asparagus,
separately.
right? And you're set. That's a perfect meal, right? So it doesn't have to be. It isn't always McDonald's. It isn't always Wendy. There's many places out there now that you can go and get a good quality,
like smarter choices.
Smarter choice, right? And if you feel that that's not going to be easy for you, make your food. Meal prep, right? I think the hardest thing is when you go out with your family.
Oh, that's the roughest.
And they're pressuring you.
They're the roughest
yeah.
ones.
Hey, let's get the app.
Yeah, no, that's
Let's get the appetizer.
Part. Yeah.
Let's get a drink.
I get that the most.
Right?
I'm like,
so if you plan 6 days out of the week, you're going to eat healthy, right? Go have that meal with your family.
Yeah.
That is not going to set back your goals, right? One meal a week is not going to destroy you. And I think that's the key for most people is you have to allow yourself in anything, a little bit of freedom or a little bit of free time, right? It's that work-life balance. It's that workout life, fitness life balance, right?
Yeah.
You can't just say, no, I'm never going to have another piece of cake. Because that's unattainable.
It's like traumatizing.
Right?
That's one thing I've noticed. I'm like, don't get traumatized with that, because we don't even know what to do, and I'm like, crap, and like, you don't want to go there, you don't want to do this. Because I did that for like a while too, and I noticed that. Yeah, it's bad.
You can't do that. You can't maintain that. So if you can eat 6 days out of the week, eat great, and then have that cheat meal on day 7. Yeah. It's the same as you can't work out 7 days a week. No. You have to give your body time to readjust or to rest.
Oh yeah, my body was like, doom, you have to stop.
You have to stop, right? Like, you're gonna hit the wall. Yeah. And it's the same with diet. You will hit the wall. Not only will you mentally hit the wall, but physically your body's gonna say, okay, I'm done losing weight.
Well, you're gonna be proud of me because I'm eating before working out now.
Good.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that for a long time. Even Summer too. She would be like, "You have to eat something. There's no energy in there."
But our metabolism gets used to. It gets used to, and it gets comfortable, right? Yeah. So this is what we're eating. This is what we're eating. So this is what I'm going to process. Throw it a cheat meal once in a while, and you're gonna reset it, and you'll notice that the weight starts to come off again. It's, because we all hit a plateau.
Yeah.
So, and that's as bodybuilders, we get that.
Yeah.
Right?
That's why it's
We
like, okay,
understand
let's
that.
do it.
Yeah.
And everyone else is like, what the heck are you doing?
Right. I'm eating all my correct meals, and then I'm going to go sit down, eat the burger, the sweet potato fries, the cake, that's my cheat meal. And then I'm going to go again. And I'm going to follow my 6 days, and then I'm going to have my cheat meal,
Yeah, so just kind of modify everything.
Plan,
modify, you'll be okay.
Yeah. And if you got the big family party on Saturday, eat well the first 6 days of that week, and then go have your party on Saturday. You can't shut out the rest of life, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Nobody can do that. Mentally, physically, you just can't do that.
No, it'll come at you one way or the other.
Right.
All right, favorite bodybuilder?
Oh, wow.
I know, you gotta do one at least.
Well, obviously.
we have like a
Arnold,
ton.
I had him on my wall
Yeah, we had
forever.
Arnold.
But, I think the people who got me really into it, like Rachel, I talk about her.
Oh, yeah.
She was one of my, that's what I want to look like. I don't know. I like the classic bodybuilders from back in the day.
Well, yeah, they're the best.
Yeah,
Nice, and everything looks good, not too over.
Yeah. Andrea Shaw, she's one of the biggest female bodybuilders right now. She's amazing. Just the work ethic. But,
Okay.
Shout out to my girl, Rachel Daniels. She's probably the one that really got me.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That's an amazing physique, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, but it's not that's not weird, but it's I think when I went into this, I wanted to look like, the girls you see on the beach.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's funny, back in the day when I was a ballerina.
How long was that?
Oh, well, many, many years ago. But I trained my whole life to be a dancer. That was what I was supposed to be, right? When your mom owns a dance studio, you're supposed to grow up a dancer.
Yeah.
And then I had the knee injury, and that kind of changed the course of things. But my ballet instructor back in the day, she had 2 daughters. One was a dancer, and the other one was a bodybuilder.
Oh.
Right, yes. Back then, female bodybuilders were unheard of.
Yeah.
And it just fascinated me.
So that's been behind you.
It's been back there my whole life, right? Yeah. Just never had time to do it. But I think the huge lesson from all of this is it's never too late to reinvent yourself, right?
True.
I mean, look at me. I've become a bodybuilder at the age of 52. That's when I started.
Lost 120 pounds.
And I've completely reshaped my career.
Yeah.
I am now doing what I absolutely love to do as far as work goes.
Well, I know, because you're a born natural leader.
I love it. And this company just keeps giving me more and more opportunities. And I'm like, you are finally being recognized. Yeah. So what's
next for as far as, are you going to compete again? Maybe, maybe not?
Maybe.
We don't know yet, guys.
It's always there. That you can't ever tune that out. Do I want to do it again? Yeah. Is it necessary?
Absolutely not.
No,
But
And I always say, I was so close. Like I missed that card, the pro card, by 1 point. 1 place.
Was it really?
1 place.
Oh my gosh.
It was one girl that beat me out, right? And I'm always like, I really want that pro card. But do I need it? I mean, just the fact that I got there.
That was a big one.
From where I was.
Yeah.
To where I got.
Well, she flexed her abs daily, guys. She was like, my abs.
Do I need to get that card? I mean, honestly, what am I going to do with it at this point? I am so on a huge trajectory with Chili's and Brinker. Do I need a pro card? No.
You really don't.
No.
But it'd be really cool to have. I'd be
Yeah,
like, throw a
would be. And so that is back there, right?
I know.
That is still back
I know.
there. It's like, oh, I could hang that on my wall, man.
All right.
But I don't know, you know. I love my job now. I love
Okay.
what I'm doing. I love, you know, I'm going to different restaurants, I'm meeting different people, I'm helping train people. It's exciting.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to leave off with you giving some advice to the women, especially the moms, the upcoming moms. Because one thing I've noticed, and not only in the people that I know, but they don't know what to do. And I know they want to come in, and they're so sedated with the Instagrams and the TikToks, and I'm like,
it's just,
don't
yeah,
do it.
it is.
Like,
You
don't.
can't. I would say, don't be intimidated by the people around you in the gym, right? Don't be intimidated by them. Go up to somebody. If you see somebody like me working out, and you want to say, hey, how do I do that exercise? Don't ever be afraid to come up and ask me. I'm going to stop, I'm going to take the 5 minutes, and I'm going to show you. Will everybody do that? Probably not. But those of us whose life
through that
is
journey,
this,
yeah.
whose culture is this, who aren't in this to just, you know, shoot the Instagram video. We're actually here to better ourselves. We're going to take that 5 minutes out and we're going to help you, right? And so don't ever be afraid to, you know, we have the guys walking around here with their trainer shirts on, the girls, the guys. Don't ever be afraid to go up to them and say, hey, can you show me this machine?
Yeah.
You don't, younger moms, newer people don't necessarily always have the money for a personal trainer, right? Some of us are lucky in that we can, but some of us don't. And I think for me as a trainer, I'm still going to help you, even if you book a session with me or not. I'm a trainer. That's what I do. If you come and you ask me, hey, how do I use this machine? I'm going to stop what I'm doing. I do it all the time.
Yeah. And everyone here, for the most part, like, just ask.
Yeah,
and we have free personal training.
Right. But the other thing is you have to keep, it's hard. Like you said, as a mom, our job is to worry about everybody else first. But we have to invest time in ourselves, or we get lost.
One way or the other.
Right? And I was so lost when I started this. I had no idea who I was. I had no idea what I wanted. Everything that I had done for the last 25, 30 years was gone. And here I am left with the mess that I've become, right? Don't let yourself get to that point. Invest in yourself. Take time for yourself. It is not selfish to invest in yourself. It is not selfish.
There you have it, guys.
Right?
It's not, and it's true.
Because if you don't take care of yourself, who's going to do it for you?
No one is.
No one is.
That's
right?
why I tell people all the time.
100%. Nobody else is
No
going
one's
to do
going to
it.
knock on that door and come and help
and say,
you.
oh, let me help you. Nope.